Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Emerald with a side of Pokémon Ultra Sun wormholes. Where today, we're gonna get Flannery's badge. With luck, we're gonna find a shiny Kyurem. Let's go. I like to fish, but I also like to battle. If anyone challenges me, I'm there, even if I'm fishing. I got my one-button soft resets back. If only Shockwave was helpful here. Nice confuse. Very nice confuse. Also, the reason that I had to take Wednesday off instead of streaming like I planned to is I got a new bed and had to assemble it. I like to battle, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. So yeah, spent the day assembling a bed, which was tiring work. This time I'll do it. I always think that, so I can't walk away from fishing or Pokemon. This guy gives the roar TM, yeah. After all, his Pokemon roaring and keeping people away from him is definitely the fault of him having the TM in his pockets. TM5 contains roar. A roar sends Pokemon scurry. Yeah, I don't need roar. Hey, Outlander, how's it going? I landed a big one, a huge one, I tell ya. Me, I'm not just a pretty face. You? Another Barboach. I just taught Shockwave to my Curlia, and we still can't use it. Well, hey, Outlander, I'm glad you got to a part of FF14 that you enjoyed. So I've actually learned something about the 3DS that I'm using right now. What was that about? Did mine lose in size? I don't know, I think your Barboach was probably bigger than either of these Pokemon. That wasn't cute in the least. So this 3DS that I'm using, well, all new 3DSs, perhaps all 3DSs in general, there's two different types of panels that their screens can be. They can be a TN panel or an IPS panel. For the most part, in actual play, you're not going to notice a difference between the two. But the IPS panel has wider viewing angles. Not that it matters, you're never going to be holding your 3DS at more than like a 45-degree angle from your own eyes. If we were fishing, you wouldn't stand a chance against me. So bring on your Pokemon. But the IPS panel also has an advantage in that it is capable of better and wider color reproduction. So it is a higher quality screen capable of richer color than the TN panel is. The thing is, which types of panels any given 3DS has seems to just be entirely luck of the draw. Whether it's double IPS, double TN, mix and match. Pure luck of the draw. Like, my Monster Hunter Generations blue new 3DS XL is double TN panels. But this 3DS that I am currently using to display Pokémon Ultra Sun has an IPS top screen and a TN bottom screen. And the update I had done to my custom firmware that had temporarily ruined my mod that lets me have one-button soft resets, that update added a new mode that lets you change the color space of the screen, because Nintendo knew that the IPS panels were better than the TN panels, so they limited what the IPS panels were allowed to do in terms of color reproduction. If we were fishing, I would have won. So that way the IPS and TN panels would provide basically the same image. I think I'll try my luck at landing a big one at Meteor Falls. There has to be something in there, I just know it. Yeah, Outlander, I think it's just all 3DSs could be either or. I need to exercise after a meal. Let's have a match. But yeah, so by default, basically the only difference between IPS and TN is viewing angles. So if you hold your 3DS at a really extreme angle to yourself, whether the screen gets completely washed out or if you can just still clearly see the colors. So like, we're talking maybe 60, 75 degrees if we consider holding it straight on as 0 degrees and holding it edge on as 90 degrees. Either way, past 50 degrees, if you start seeing the screen get washed out instead of accurately showing colors, that's when you know you've got TN. But that's really the only difference in standard use. But the thing is, this custom firmware allows me to let my IPS actually shine to its full degree. I am not doing that right now, even though I probably should, thinking on it, because that change is applied before the signal goes to the screen. Which means that it would actually show up in capture. Which, thinking on it, wouldn't actually be such an issue, though it would make there be a clear difference between the colors on the top and bottom screen here. So I guess that would be a little undesirable. But for games that never do anything across both screens, it would probably be fine. So like, for Monster Hunter, it would be fine. For games like Pokemon, where this opening sequence that's about to happen right here... Hello? There it is. Things like that would actually show the difference. In terms of what the system is telling the screens to do. Oh no! So that's why I haven't activated the feature. I just had a tasty meal. I'm getting drowsy. But yeah, it's a thing. I don't know what screens my two Japanese 3DSs have, because I haven't checked, but like... Guess we can't open the menu. Game or something. I was about to try showing the menu that actually shows this, but probably best if I don't anyway. Keep Nintendo from getting us mad. Yeah, my Monster Hunter 4U new 3DS XL, which is what I am using right now, is IPS top screen, TN bottom screen. My Monster Hunter Generations new 3DS XL, the blue one, is double TN. I don't know what my Japanese Monster Hunter Cross new 3DS XL is. I don't know what my Japanese Monster Hunter Tri-G original 3DS is. I love using the Berry Crush machine, so I'm collecting berries. I'll share one with you if you'd like. Yeah, it's a whole thing. You should try the Berry Crush machine with your friends. But once again, for just standard play, you'll never notice a difference. Shouldn't we have met Lynette by now? Also, Lynette is seriously the most important person in terms of Pokemon storage research in the entire franchise. Because, I mean, you look at the PC box system that Bill designed. It's not great. But you look at the box system as Lynette upgraded it to have, like, actual visual boxes that you can move Pokemon around, and where Pokemon automatically get placed into the next box with space in it, even if the box you're on is full, and how you don't have to save your game every time you change boxes, and all of that. 100% Lynette is the most important NPC when it comes to the box system in this franchise. Also, I just realized why she isn't in her house. She's, like, in the Lava Ridge Pokemon Center, isn't she? Not Lava Ridge. Fall Arbor. Yeah, this place. Yep, there she is. Hi, Lynette. Oh, hello, you are? Okay, your name's Garnet. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. That is untrue. I spoke to you because I wanted to talk to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at home. My house is on Route 114. Still someone's PC, huh? Even though she told me she developed it. But yeah, this graphical user interface for the box system is huge. Biggest upgrade the box system ever got. And we'd have to wait until Black 2 and White 2 for the next major upgrade. That upgrade being the ability to select and move multiple Pokemon at once. And I mean it when I say Black 2 and White 2. That was not a feature in Black and White. Oh, Garnet. I'm sorry everything is so cluttered. When I get engrossed in research, things end up this way. This is embarrassing. Please keep this a secret in exchange for this. Ah yes, a Lotad doll. That will definitely buy my silence. I want those berries. Outlander, you say it's such a weird thing that the old Pokemon games did, but they did it as recently as freaking Gen 7, I'm pretty sure. Like, the reason Gen 8 and Gen 9 didn't do it is because they gave us access to the boxes at all times. So, and also they took away our personal computers, so it was no longer a case... Actually, did Gen 7 do it? I know Gen 6 games did. Yeah, like, until they took away our own personal PCs, there was no reason not to show a name for the people who developed the PC systems. Part of me wants to open up one of the classic Pokemon games on this 3DS, just to contrast with the Gen 3 box system. I could open up Pokemon Crystal, but I've got that in Ilex Forest ready to shiny hunt Celebi. So it would be annoying to move back to a PC. I don't recall having played through any other Pokemon games on this 3DS, though I do have them. Do I not have... Okay, I've got Super Potions. A little bit of a waste of a Super Potion, but HP is good to have. Who taught you about Pokemon? Mostly self-taught. But then, like, I did get guides for the older games, so I guess those did some teaching. And the more nitty-gritty details mostly came from Cerebi, so yeah. I guess I'm not mostly self-taught, huh? Yeah, it is kind of weird that the old Pokemon games called it someone's PC until you met the NPC responsible. Like, of all things to play coy about. Like, shouldn't our characters know whose PC system we're accessing and just later on we put a face to the name instead? I feel like that would have more impact. But then again, having it go from someone's PC to a specific name might do a better job of impressing who they are upon you. What an amazing battle style! Ah yes, my amazing battle style of use the moves that are super effective. Twice each. It's revolutionary. I started training Pokemon because Tyra, my student mentor, taught me. I was teaching my junior Ivy about Pokemon. Well then, their stories line up. Camping's fun. You can fish, roast marshmallows, and tell spooky stories. But the best of all are the Pokemon battles. That was a case of me pressing the A button on the wrong controller for a bit. Wondering why button not do. As happens many times when I am playing 2 games at once. And like, I'm using one of the Nintendo Switch Online Super Nintendo controllers to control the GBA. Because I've got it hooked up to my analog dock via Bluetooth, so it's nice and easy. It's got all the right buttons. A, B, a nice D-pad, LR, select, start. It's got good buttons, which makes it a good controller for GBA control. The problem is, My hands are used to using a 3DS to control Pokemon games more than they are used to using a Super Nintendo controller to control Pokemon games. So I'm pretty sure that's what's causing most of the mix-ups in my head, is just muscle memory. Part of me kinda wants to use a Swablu, but knowing that it'll take about 1 billion years for the thing to actually evolve really dissuades me from that. Like, I definitely like Altaria more than I like the idea of using Swellow for the entire game. I don't like the idea of actually getting an Altaria. Way too strong! I think it's great that I can go camping with my Pokemon. Yeah, it's... You can say that the Game Boy is basically an NES and the GBA is basically a Super Nintendo, but there are definitely differences between them. The Super Nintendo is absolutely more powerful than a GBA. The GBA just hides it by having different ways of handling certain graphical elements. And just more modern techniques for how to actually create the graphics and stuff. Like, just more years of experience making 16-bit games is huge. Like, actually, there's some people making games that run on an original NES today that look like they should never be able to run on that system, and it's just a case of better knowledge of the hardware and better knowledge of how to design pixel art. Want to battle against my Pokemon? But yeah, like, even games where it's the same game on both Super Nintendo and GBA, like, specifically what I'm thinking here is Super Mario Advance 2 Super Mario World. You can see that it is the same game, and it's running to a similar degree of quality, but the colors aren't as vibrant. And yeah, just there are differences. You can tell that the Super Nintendo is the stronger option for games where it's the same game across all the systems. And like, Super Metroid versus Metroid Fusion, like, yeah, Super Metroid comes out on top, and yet Metroid Fusion has much more polished sprites. But that's just a result of devs having more experience spriting by then. My Pokemon! Metroid Zero Mission, I would say, looks a lot better than Metroid Fusion. And, like, there's definitely ways that Super Metroid beats out Zero Mission visually. But it's not as big of a gap. Don't forget what you've done to me. I'll make it so you can't forget. A big body that's all lumpy and hard, enormous horns and vicious fangs. I wish I had a Pokemon like that. Okay, so body that's lumpy and hard, enormous horns, and vicious fangs. So, I would think Aggron, but I wouldn't describe Aggron as lumpy. What Pokemon is this man describing? I would think Bouffalant, but that one's probably not so hard and definitely doesn't have the vicious fangs. If it weren't for the vicious fangs, I'd think this guy wants a ride on. Maybe he wants a Tyranitar. And you know what? I get it. I want a Tyranitar too. Though I don't know that I would say Tyranitar has vicious fangs either. This must be one of those spots where they put, like, a Groudon cave. Because otherwise, why does this little ledge exist? It's set off from everything else by stairs. And yet, it had nothing on it. If you're lighting a campfire, make sure you have water handy. Oh, and another thing that separates the GBA from the Super Nintendo, lack of X and Y buttons. And yet, they still managed to port of some freaking PS1 games to it. Like, they were absolutely compromised. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on GBA is a very different game from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on PS1. And yet they sold the fantasy that it was the same game. And it was very competent. And it was a really early title in the GBA's life, too. Thanks for dousing my fire. You set my spirit on fire. Let's register each other. I thought I doused your fire. You really do have to be careful with any sort of fire in a forest. Don't ever underestimate the power of fire. Well, good thing you're not in a forest, buddy. Let's keep Aaron. Aaron needs XP. I was gonna swap to Marshtomp for the quality against hikers. If you're not prepared, you shouldn't be up in the mountains. Have you made your Pokemon evolve very much? Not very much, but I've got a few evolved Pokemon. I don't have any that have evolved twice. Okay, Confusion on the Lombre to try and protect Aaron, Metal Claw on the Geodude because it's weak to it. Rock Slide. Don't flinch, Aaron. Good. So close. Oh no, electricity's power is weakened. What will I do? Ooh, nice crit. Can I just say... Oh, well, now Electricity's power being weakened actually matters. But can I just say how weird it is that after so freaking long, they finally gave us Shiny Meloetta? Or at least access to it? I got mine. Pokemon's been fully shiny locked for over a decade with zero way to get the shiny by any means. Let's see how much electricity's power has been weakened. Yeah, zero way to get shiny Meloetta by any means, never released. Well, it clearly wasn't weakened that much. And they finally decide to give it to us as a result for completing the Pokédex in a game that just happens to have Meloetta available in it by default. Wonder if Pokemon Legends ZA is gonna give us Shiny Hoopa or Shiny Volcanion. The mountains are unforgiving. Oh, I see. That's good to know. It's good to know whether or not I've evolved my Pokemon. In the winter, the mountains turn deadly with blizzards and avalanches. Some Pokemon change so much that when they evolve, it's starting. Or so much when they evolve, it's startling. That's true. And in many cases, that's the point. Like, they specifically wanted Torchic to become ugly when it evolved. Guy doesn't turn. Yodeling noises. You're supposed to shout yodel-a-hee-hoo since it doesn't echo here. Aren't you supposed to, you know, like, I've only ever heard people shout that in places where it does echo. Thank you for correcting yourself, Outlander. I didn't want to live in a world where Hatsune Mic is a thing. Aaron will get out of the way of this fighting type. That's what Aaron will do. Yodeling sound. When I was a wee tyke, I believed there was someone copying me and shouting back, yodel-a-hee-hoo. Some of these craters have items in them, which is why I was checking that one. Yeah, sure, I could just use the item finder, but it's effort. I would love it if my Aaron actually had a rock move right now. You know, it's kind of interesting how with Pokemon Emerald onwards, the third version games, so we're talking Platinum, Black 2, White 2, etc. Actually, is there any etc. after that? I don't think there is. But anyway, Emerald, Platinum, Black 2, White 2. They split the previous version's exclusives. I guess also Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but not those. I don't believe they did this. Anyway, Emerald, Platinum, Black 2, White 2. They split the previous version exclusives across. Actually, did Black 2 and White 2 do that? I don't remember. Platinum and Emerald did, though. They split the previous version's exclusives across them, and here we have our example that I would have been using. So, Solrock here, I believe, is exclusive to Ruby? Yeah, Solrock's from Ruby. And Solrock's the only one that's available here in Emerald. Can't get Lunatone. And yet, we've already got Sapphire exclusive somewhere else, I believe. So they're split across which games. So basically, if you want to complete the Pokédex here in Pokemon Emerald, or in Pokemon Platinum, and possibly in Black 2, White 2. Definitely Emerald and Platinum, though. If you want to complete the Pokédex, you need the participation of both other versions. Which makes this the absolute worst version to try and complete the Pokédex in. Because it requires 3 freaking games. And you can complete the Pokédex in the other 2 games, even if you don't get Emerald. And that's because of Pokemon that were already version exclusives. But Pokemon Crystal, and maybe also Yellow, I forget whether or not. I don't remember what Yellow did and didn't have. But I know for a fact that Pokemon Crystal contains all of the Pokemon that were version exclusive in both Silver and Gold. The Pokemon Crystal was missing could be gotten in either of the other versions, rather than needing both of the other versions to get the Pokemon it was missing. And yeah, there's... Solrock and Lunatone are basically interchangeable. But the point is, they're version exclusives and you cannot get Lunatone in this game. But then there's other version exclusives from Sapphire that you can get in this game. Yeah, anyway, you've got version exclusives from both Ruby and Sapphire, but you don't have all of them. Whereas in Crystal, you just needed either other version. But for Emerald, you need both other versions to complete the Pokédex. With this meteorite, that thing in Mount Chimney will... Eh? I don't know who you are, but if you get in the way of Team Magma, don't expect any mercy. Hold it right there, Team Magma. You're badly mistaken if you think you can have your way with the world. Even Team Aqua joins us. But it's too much trouble to deal with you all. It doesn't matter. We've got the meteorite, so off to Mount Chimney we go. Be seeing you, Team Aqua dingbats. Didn't I see you before at Slateport's museum? Ah, so your name is Garnet. At the time, I thought you were one of Team Magma's goons. You're one odd kid. Team Magma is a dangerous group of total fanatics. They engage in destruction, claiming to expand the landmass. They're the rivals to us, the sea-loving Team Aqua. Boss, we should give chase to Team Magma. Yes, yes, we must. We've got to hurry. There's no telling what Team Magma will do at Mount Chimney. Garnet, you should keep an eye out for Team Magma, too. Farewell. And now I must hydrate. Hopefully this one won't confuse my errand. I'm Cosmo. I'm a professor. Team Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls. But they tricked me. They even took my meteorite away. Why do you carry that around? And then another similar bunch, Team Aqua, showed up. After that, I don't understand any of it. But that Team Magma... what are they going to do with that meteorite at Mount Chimney? You're finding a lot of soul rocks. Which is weird, because they're only a 20% encounter rate. Nice one shot. Interestingly, Meteor Falls here is one of the places that got the biggest graphical overhaul between Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. Because in Ruby and Sapphire, the place was bright yellow. Like, I get that they were trying to make it look like depictions of the moon's surface. Because, like, you look up in the sky on a full moon night, sometimes the moon looks yellow, yeah? And then there's also that thing, that idea where, oh, the moon's made of cheese because it's yellow. But here they decided, nah, let's make it, like, gray. Like actual stone. And actual moon rock. Point is, it's not yellow anymore. And it's certainly not cheese yellow. Basically, we got dark mode Meteor Falls in this game. Whereas Ruby and Sapphire had light mode Meteor Falls. Stop flinching! Don't you dare hit yourself instead of flinching. Dang it! Why is it so hard to finish off this Zubat? There. I always feel like going down these ledges in a specific way will lead me to something. And I'm always disappointed every single time. Because they all lead to the same exact spot. They're just there for visual flair, I guess. Nice miss. Great. Just great. At least I can one-shot some of them. Provided I score a hit. Encounter rate too high. Outlander Pelipers are nothing. I've got a Curlia with Shockwave. Again with the Soul Rock. Finding 2 Soul Rocks back to back is a 1 in 25 chance. Which ain't exactly common. Finding 3 back to back like I did earlier is 1 in 125, so... I guess today's just Soul Rock Day. You know, thinking on it, Soul Rock seems like the type of name that an alien who learns English, like a space alien, who learns English, but doesn't have a good head for names, might call Earth. Because our sun is Sol, and Earth is, like... The planet, they named it Rock or something, right? It's Soul Rock. This beach is my secret training spot. Don't come butting in. Haven't trained enough. Okay, fine. You're free to come here. In return, I'd like to battle you again. sand acts as a cushion to reduce impact and prevent injury. This is the perfect place to train. I just now realized that we're on... Wait. Why am I here? Right, we're supposed to, like, make another freaking loop to get to Lava Ridge. I was like, oh, yeah, we're about to go to Petalburg and fight our dad. But no, that's not the case. We're going to Lava Ridge for Flannery. Wait. Is Norman the 4th gym leader? My strongest skill is busting bricks with my forehead. Yeah, Norman is 4th, isn't he? Oh, 5th. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if Norman was 4th, we could have come back for him already. Ah, my head is busted! You impressed me. Give me a rematch after I redo my training. I've been teaching my Pokemon karate. It looks like they'll get a lot better than me. I'm excited about that. Need to get some more XP for what was once our ace. I have a rare Pokemon. Would you like me to show you? You've disturbed my meditation. You'll be punished for it. Ah, the olden days, back when Zangoose actually had green claws. Aaron's getting out of here. So whatever that hidden power was, it was neutrally effective on Swellow, which means it could have been any number of things. But it could also have been fighting. I was thinking of doubling up the para and flinch chances to try and keep the Zangoose from moving, but I guess if it has quick attack, that strategy goes out the window. Curlia may be super effective, but I don't think the Seviper will survive this round if we both quick attack and headbutt. Yep. You want my Pokemon, don't you? Not really. You've broken my concentration. No, it isn't. Don't lie to me, game. How dare you lie to me like this? I was meditating with my Pokemon, but this place isn't very peaceful. I have this rare Pokemon. It's enough to keep me satisfied. Exploring a cave isn't like walking on a road. You never know when wild Pokemon will appear. It's full of suspense. I mean, if you just assume that wild Pokemon will always appear, then it's actually more disappointing than anything. Yeah, fun fact about Zangoose's purple claws. In later games, like all the 3D ones. Hang on, I've got a sneeze coming. Or do I? Am I losing it? Oh, I'm losing it. I hate that. I hate losing a sneeze. You don't get the catharsis. But anyway, yeah, like all the 3D games, Zangoose's claws are black instead of purple. Which, like, is fine, aesthetically. But, if you look at the scar-like markings that Seviper has on its body, they're purple. If you look at the scar-like markings Zangoose has on its body, they're red. If you look at the color of Seviper's fangs, they're red. If you look at the color of Zangoose's claws in this game, they're purple. So changing Zangoose's claws to black without also changing the scar-like markings on Seviper's body actually gets rid of one of the connections these two Pokemon had. I generally prefer running to biking over short distances. The sneeze feels like it's trying to come back. Like, it's right there, but it's not happening. I hate it. think I lost it again. Yep, now we can get here.
The cable car is ready to go up. Would you like to be on it? Please step this way.
And we didn't get any of the rare animations where you see either a hiker or a Pokemon on the mountain. If they expand the land, there'll be less habitats for water Pokemon. We're going to keep making more land. You better not mess with us. We're trying to awaken that thing for the benefit of everyone. Meteorites pack amazing power. Garnet, I should have guessed you'd shown up. Or you'd show up. See for yourself what the fanatics of Team Magma are up to. They're trying to inject the stolen meteorite's power into the volcano. Doing something like that will cause the volcano's eruption. That annoying Team Aqua, they always mess with our plans. So, guys, have you considered that unless the lava actually flows out to sea, you aren't going to create any more land? Like, you might make more surface area for the land, but not in, like, a horizontal usable sense, only in a vertical direction, which vertical surface area is not accessible to most animals or Pokemon or people even. And if we just take a look at this here Hoenn map, yeah, the lava from this volcano would have a pretty tough time getting all the way out to sea. Which means that making this volcano erupt is not likely to expand the land at all, and thus will not accomplish your goals. Yet more evidence that Team Aqua are the ones who are right. Team Magma's just a bunch of idiots who don't know what they're doing. We're Team Aqua. They're Team Magma. It burns me up that they'd use such a confusing name. Yeah, because like Team Aqua wants water, and Aqua is another word for water. But Team Magma wants land. Magma isn't a word for land. Magma is lava that's below the surface. It's not even on land. Yet more evidence that Team Magma is wrong and stupid. Yeah, douse them in fire. Darn, Team Magma outnumbers us. We can't keep up with them. Also, you're telling your Poochyena to douse them in fire. Does Poochyena even learn any fire moves? Excuse me. Tried to mute before I did that sniffle, but didn't quite get it in time. And the reason for that is that my mute button's in a different place than it used to be. I've rearranged my setup slightly. So we're about to have a double battle with Team Magma Grunts, which means Shroomish probably doesn't want to be out front. And honestly, Aaron probably doesn't either, but we'll leave him there. Or her. Yeah, we'll leave her there. My bad. We of Team Magma are working hard for everyone's sake. Like, if that thing's power made more land, there'd be more places to live. Everyone would be happy. Except people who rely on the ocean for their living and food and stuff, and all the creatures caught in the magma flow. Generally, anything that requires the ocean in order to live and sustain itself.
If there were more land, I'd be able to get a big house of my own. I'm going to build it on on hardened lava.
The problem with building on hardened lava means you're building in a place where lava can flow. Like, think for 2 seconds here. If you're building in a place where lava has flowed, then you're building in a place where lava can in the future flow. What will happen to your house if lava flows down to your house? I don't think it will turn out the way you want. So, yet more evidence that Team Magma is stupid and wrong. Not that Team Aqua is fully right, but they're closer to right than Team Magma.
Huh? What do you mean I lost? My dream of a big house.
Also, just because there's more land doesn't mean that you specifically can make a big house. Chances are, someone with a lot more money than you is going to buy that land, and you won't be able to get it to build a big house on it unless you have a lot of money yourself.
A kid like you ought to be splashing about in the waves.
You should too. Team Aqua is closer to right than you are.
Our boss says it will make everyone happy. Why does everyone keep getting in our way?
Because everyone else is thinking for more than 2 seconds.
So you've come all the way here. But you're too late. I've already delivered the meteorite from Meteor Falls to the boss.
Now there's a character who got a real redesign in the remake. Aaron does not wish to be in front of a Nummel. Of course it got a supersonic off. You know what is really annoying? The fact that I'm still sniffling and still have some unresolved sinus pressure, despite having gotten sick over a week ago. Despite having mostly recovered a week ago. Lingering symptoms suck. And like the lingering sinus pressure is specifically in my right ear. Everything else is mostly clear, but my right ear just... it clears sometimes, and it feels amazing. But most of the time it's pressurized when everything else isn't.
Even though I've lost, if our leader awakens that thing... Boss, hurry! Give it the meteorite's energy!
Forget whether or not he opens with camera, but whatever. The power contained in the meteorite. By amplifying its power, this machine, Mount Chimney's volcanic activity, will instantly intensify. Its energy will grow deep inside the crater and... Who are you? I'd heard Archie bemoaning a child who's been meddling in Team Aqua's affairs. It must be you he meant. So you're thinking of interfering with us, Team Magma? Now you listen. Long ago, living things used the land to live and grow.
Yeah, but before then they used the ocean. Like, sea life has a much longer history than land life, so are you really sure you want to be using that example? That is why land is all important. It is the cradle of all. Except, again, life first arose in the ocean, and it took many millions of years before the land even became habitable to anything. Like, the oceans are... Actually, I don't know if the oceans are more speciose than land these days, considering arthropods. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of crabs and stuff, but I think most of the species on the planet are insects. But still, life arose in the oceans? You can't call land the cradle of all. That is why Team Magma is dedicated to the expansion of the landmass. Okay, because you're just flat wrong. Got it. It is for further advancement of humankind and Pokémon. And for that, we need the power of what sleeps within this mountain. Oh, there was no need for you to learn that much. But no matter, I'll teach you the consequences of meddling in our grand design. Your grand design is stupid, and so are you. Rock Smash will hardly do anything, but could lower defense. Or I could miss because of Sand Attack. Yeah, let's just go ahead and swap out to someone who can't be Sand Attacked. Or who can, apparently. Is Sand Attack not a ground type move? Feels like it should be. Ow. And that's Swellow's cue to get out of there. Of course he used a super potion. Ooh, we got 2 attack boosts. Send out something not fire-typed, please. Also not ground-typed. Yeah, I don't think Aaron's gonna stick around for Camerupt. That is not a winning recipe, even if Aaron has 2 attack boosts. Though clearly we would have been safe on that 1 turn. Another way that Team Magma is stupid and wrong, their favorite Pokemon has a quadruple weakness to a common type. Carvanha and Sharpedo do not have quadruple weaknesses at all. Nice crit. Saved us a turn. What? Maxie was caught off guard? But enough. I will back off this time. But don't think that this is the last you've seen of Team Magma. Even without that meteorite, if we obtain that orb... Garnet, thank you. With your help, we thwarted Team Magma's destructive plan. But you... whose side are you on? I'm closer to your side than his, but honestly, I think you're both kind of wrong. But I'm much closer to your side than his. It doesn't matter. We will remain vigilant and keep up our pursuit of Team Magma. Garnet, we shall meet again. Meteorite is fitted on a mysterious machine. Yes, I want to remove it.
Lava cookies are Mount Chimney's local specialty. Try one, it's just 200 Poké Dollars. Thank you, dear.
I was thinking of giving Shroomish the experience share, but why do that when I can just have it in front? Mount Chimney's Jagged Pass. Now this is what I've always wanted at a mountain. This jagged bumpiness, it rocks my soul. Losing left me bitter. Yes, I did lose at Pokemon. But when it comes to the love of the mountains, I have you beat. Okay, good for you. Edwin here, how's it going lately? I lost a battle yesterday and it's filled my thoughts. I have to devise a plan. See you. So you called me to tell me that you lost a battle yesterday and can't stop thinking about it. End of call. Well, I'm glad I swapped off of Aaron. Wait, it was Shroomish in front. Shroomish would have resisted that. Also, I don't actually need any of the Pokemon on this route. This place isn't your casual hike. It's not suited for a picnic. I like your taste. Though clearly she needs to work on raising that Shroomish better. This poor Oddish. Dang, we couldn't get 4 flinches in a row. Oh no, the ground is too bumpy. Little does this kid know she was foreshadowing annoyances in Gen 9. Also, this game just lied to me again, saying that Shroomish was evolving. Will you ever be back in this area? If you do return, I'd like a rematch. Did you know? Some people cleverly ride their bicycles up this horribly bumpy pass. Wow, what are you doing here? What am I doing in a place like this? What business is it of yours? Oh, okay. Wow, that was the best thing you could have dragged out. But, since I taught it Shockwave already... yourself. Do it. Dang. Ugh. I should have ducked into our hideout right away. So what you're telling me is there's a hideout, like, right there? Okay, okay, I admit it, you're strong. Don't worry about me. Go wherever you want. Yeah, I don't have any evidence that either of these trainer classes would be that bad for Aaron. I climb this hill every day. I have confidence in my strength. Screaming noise. It's awfully scary to shoot down the mountain in one go. Also, Boychik, that message has no meaning to me, but since it looks perhaps a little too much like it's someone's personal information, I'm deleting it. Unless that's not going to do too much Magnemite, but it'll do some. Quadruply effective is still quite effective. Ooh, nice flinch on the Shroomish. I think I'm going to go ahead and use Shroomish's turn to heal up Aaron. So that Aaron can finish off Magnemite. Does it take down Duke though? It does. Actually, wait. I'm still not going to do it because it's inaccurate. No, we can't see Aaron's ability from here. Dang it. Nice crit. Nice flinch. I forget whether Aaron can even get Rockhead in this game. What went wrong? I feel like I'm falling apart. Aaron, what is your ability? Rockhead. Oh, nice. What is that odd rock protrusion a little up the hill from here? It's probably just some evil organization's base. My bicycle bounced around so much my rear end's sore. Jagged Pass is hard to walk on. It's a good place for training. delicious single hit point. It was all over while we were still trying to find a good footing. Stop lying to me, game. When I get more used to this bumpiness, I'll be sure to win. Can you register me in your Pokénav? I don't think the trainer being used to the terrain has anything to do with how they perform in Pokemon battles, but okay. If I had an acro bike, I'd be able to jump ledges. Hiya, Garnet, it's Isaac. Catching any Pokemon lately? A little while ago, I came close to nabbing one, but it got loose. Right, take care. Okay, who was this kid that I just registered? Because if that was Isaac himself, I would laugh a lot. No, Isaac was a Pokemon breeder. So, not the kid that I just battled. Yeah, I'd like to get to Mauville, but if I went down these ledges, it'd be no easy matter to get back to Lava Ridge. Yeah, tell me about it. I definitely don't know any people with Stache in their name who have jumped down these ledges before going to Lava Ridge and had to make the trip back. Nope, not a one. It's something that I have never experienced and don't know anybody who has. Yup, mm-hmm. Okay, so, as much as I love Shroomish, we are not using Shroomish inside this gym if we can avoid it. So, instead... Oh, my bag is full. Instead, we're going to the Pokemon Center and putting stuff in the PC because... Seriously, just give bags infinite space already. You'll do it in the future. Why not do it now? Okay, what don't I need? I mean, I don't need the X items. I can sell the tiny mushroom. Yeah, honestly, I think I'd rather sell things than deposit most of them. But the Macho Brace I'm not going to be using for a good long while. Protein not going to be using for a while. As far as depositing things at this point. Now, is this the best idea giving the Shroomish experience share right now? Absolutely not. But Shroomish is great and I like my Shroomish. Okay, so we can sell these X attacks. We can sell the X accuracy. We can sell the tiny mushroom. We can sell the orange mail. We can sell the dire hit. We can sell the X speed. We can sell the nugget. We can sell the energy powder. And everything else I'll keep. Oh, we had an HP up. I should have put that in the PC as well. Honestly, we can also deposit the moonstone. And the PP ups. Hey, how's it going, Champion-bound Garnet? Lava Ridge's gym leader, Flannery, uses Fire-type Pokemon. Her passion for Pokemon burns stronger and hotter than a volcano. Don't get too close to her, you'll burn. Hose her down with water and then go for it. Who would have imagined that one day the Pokemon franchise would include the phrase, hose her down with water? Nice little loop I just made. That's right, the NPCs pop out of the geysers when you get close. I was wondering where they were. As much as I love mountains, I especially love volcanoes. You know, it makes sense for a hiker to especially love volcanoes because the way they work, they are much more likely to have a gentler grade than most mountains, making them much easier to hike. Well, it seems to me I lost without ever being in control. Yeah, kinda. Like, you got to select a move, but it never ever happened. I stay here because I became a fan of Flannery's power. Come on, get with it. Let's go before my feelings cool. I wish I had a stronger move than just water gun to use here. I mean, I do have Mudshot. But, like, I want a stronger water move than water gun. It's so hot, and yet my heart is clutched by ice. The way the battling spirit burns within you, you may stand a chance against our leader. Oop. Ow, 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 ow! Yikes, it's hot! Can your Pokemon withstand 392-degree heat? Gotta say, I didn't expect to see a Kecleon here. I'm blinded by sweat in my eyes. It didn't burn hotly enough. I would have expected the cool trainer to be the one with the Kecleon. And yet I don't think the Kecleon was supposed to burn. The temperature of magma is 392 degrees. Your Pokemon beat me, so they should easily survive in magma. I don't think that's how that works. Being buried in hot sand promotes circulation. It's effective for healing pain in your joints. I'm trying to relieve my stress. Don't come along and stress me out. I hope Flannery flames you good. Whew. If you spend too much time buried in hot sand, it tuckers you out. Is that what these are? Sand pits? I always thought they were like pools of water or geysers or something, but no, I guess they're sand pits. You must be getting tired by now. You'd like to rest in the hot sand, wouldn't you? But you should know that maintaining your willpower is an important ability for all trainers. Yeah, I figured 392 did seem a little low for magma, but whatever. So, magma is molten rock that is under the surface of the earth. If we assume that metals are rocks, then really all you have to do is put dirt on top of some gallium and you can have room temperature magma. Play with fire and be burned. Your skill is real, but our leader Flannery is strong. If you don't watch yourself, you'll be burned seriously. Okay, I'll battle with you. Yeah, that's fine. No need to spend Marshstomp's PP and health on something that it's not got any super effective moves against. Also, this thing used Fire Punch on a Marshstomp. Oh, but you're too strong. I'm going to be a pretty and strong trainer, just like Flannery. Shiny! We found him. Okay, so let's put this Kyurem to sleep. Just making sure that that spot didn't have... train. Did I just make a big mistake? Kinda. I don't want to be here yet. Does that mean I'm going right back to the start? Oh, hey, found another trainer. See how the flames blaze wildly? They flare in anticipation of my win. Okay, so Kyurem's asleep. Let's make sure it is no longer using pressure to keep us from doing as many spores. Outlander, this Kyurem was... I want to say about like 1.7 streams worth of time, which is relatively quick. It doesn't feel like it. Okay, now that we've got Gaster Acid, let's soak it so it doesn't have its stabs. What could this Kyurem have? It's level 60, so it could have Dragon Pulse, Glaciate, Scary Face, Slash. Nothing that hurts it. So we can use a holdback. Can probably even use another holdback without too much risk. But then again, we're honestly probably better off just tossing balls if we want to be really safe. Though I do have Master Balls on this file, so... It's not like there's any risk of it actually knocking itself out. It's just a risk of us not getting it in a Lux Ball. But whatever. I should have put it back to sleep. I'm a fool. Unless I'm secretly not. No, I am a fool. Oh boy, we get to press B again for Shroomish. Okay, so there's the Dragon Pulse. We've seen the Scary Face and Dragon Pulse. There's Spore. Something didn't go right. Stop lying to me, game. Well, so what? I say so what? I can walk on hot coals barefoot. Don't even think about trying it. Been down that one before. Okay, so if I want to get to the area with multiple holes that I haven't been to before, this is not the way. Come on. We got all the shakes. We just didn't get the click. Yeah, I guess we actually... Oh, no, I have been to all the places. Okay, Flannery time then. Welcome. No, wait. Puny trainer, how good to see you've made it here. I've been entrusted with the... No, wait. I am Flannery, and I'm the gym leader here. Dang, another 3 shake. Dare not underestimate me, though I have been leader for only a short time. With skills I inherited from my grandfather, I shall, demonstrate the hot moves we have honed on this land. So, which will happen first? Us beating Flannery or me catching this Kyurem? Probably the former. I need to actually heal my spirit now. You don't heal with a Lux Ball. Thank you, Flame Body, for not kicking in. And since I was reminded that it exists, let's use a Roto Catch. Of course it got the para. Okay, time to put this Kyurem right back to sleep. Uh-oh. Yeah, paralyzed and attracted is a bit of a bad combo. I'm going to get Marshtomp out of there. Curlia cannot be subjected to that attract, though. Curlia also can't take a second Body Slam. I did not know that all of Flannery's Pokemon knew Overheat, but I suppose it makes sense. I was really hoping I'd get the para off. And then I could Leech Seed the thing. Probably should have gone for Leech Seed first, huh? Oh, and it's got a white herb, too. Clever. So, Ninkata is here to be sacrificed. While I use a Paralyze heal on Marshton. So close. Right, sunny day. That's why my water guns were doing so little damage before. Nice freaking mud shot miss. Wait, did I miss another mud shot? Did we seriously hit the one in 400? Why does this tortoise have to be so attractive? Yeah, swallow, I guess. I just tried using overheat on my Marshtomp. Okay. I think swapping back to Marshtomp right now is in our best interest. Because I don't have many revives. I want to make sure that they go on the Pokemon that is most valuable to bring back. And that crit water gun helped a lot. That crit water gun won the battle for us. No joke. And that means we beat Flannery before we caught the Curo. Oh, I guess I was trying too hard. I've only recently become a gym leader. I tried too hard to be someone I'm not. I have to do things my natural way. If I don't, my Pokemon will be confused. Thanks for teaching me that. For that, you deserve this. Healing Smeargle again. If you have a Heat Badge, all Pokemon up to level 50, even those you get in trades from other people, will obey you completely. And it lets Pokemon use the HM move Strength outside of battle. This is a token of my appreciation. Don't be shy about taking it. I was about to ask, where do I get the HM for Strength? But then I remembered that my Aaron already knows Strength, which means I already have the HM. That TM50 contains Overheat. That move inflicts serious damage on the opponent, but it also sharply cuts the special attack of the Pokemon using it. It might not be suitable for longer battles. Yow, that was a scorching hot battle! Hi, Brendan. Garnet, hey, it's been a while. How's it going? That's a decent collection of badges. Alright then, you may as well have this. Keep those with you if you're planning on going to that desert near Route 111. There should be some Pokemon that are exclusively desert dwellers. You might look around for those. As for me, I'm considering challenging Norman, the gym leader of Petalburg. Unlike you, Garnet, your dad looks like he really is tough. You're telling me I don't look tough? See you around. Yo, this is Dylan. I'm smack in the middle of a triathlon. Then why are you using your phone? But hey, I've always got time to shoot the breeze. Why are you calling specifically me? Working out with Pokemon feels mighty good. Without exchanging words, we sync as if we shared a heart. It's inspiring. Chatting while running. I'm getting run down. Have to go. Yes, Gavin, that is a shiny Kyurem. Was hunting for it over the course of this stream, and now I am attempting to put it into this luxury ball. Or into one of these luxury balls. I do have a master ball for it if it starts struggling. But if I can get it in a luxury ball, I will. Now to get a fossil. The fossils are in the northeast, aren't they? The music here in the desert is pretty nice. How tough are you? We shall expose that secret. I shouldn't have come to a place like this for a picnic. Yeah, picnicking somewhere where there are constant sandstorms seems not smart. Kyurem, you're gonna have to stay in a ball eventually. Can you please stop being mean to my Smeargle and just stay in one? Good job, Sand. Oh, your strength, it is shrouded in mystery. Oh, I really shouldn't have come. Stop lying to me, game. Shroomish is not evolving. In a sandstorm like this, I can't set the places for a picnic even with my go goggles on. The desert hoards mysteries in its shifting sands. Wait, I need to heal Smeargle before I throw balls. Doesn't this look like just the perfect place for, oh, I don't know, some kind of giant of legend? I do kind of want to Trapinch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know that Flygon's not gonna be actually good before I need to ditch it anyway. But I kind of want to Trapinch. So I guess what I'm saying is, Trapinch, survive this water gun and you get to come with me. Nope. Let's get some PP back for Smeargle. Do I have something for that? Yes, I do. Some very legitimate max elixirs. There, now Smeargle can spore again as soon as the Kyurem wakes up. Sorry, Cacnea, but we've already got a better grass type on this team. It's not that I don't like Cacnea. It's that its competition is Shroomish. There's simply no winning that battle. I'll give you some of my sandwich if you lose. Your sandwich is probably full of sand. It's a sandwich with extra sand. I don't want that. We've had a few 3-shake balls on this Kyurem so far. It's kind of annoying that it hasn't stayed in one yet. There we go, just had to complain. Shiny Kyurem got. in a Lux Ball, no less. So, we save to ensure that we cannot lose said Kyurem. Unfortunately, the only other Gen 5 legendaries I need shinies of, I actually have to get on this particular cartridge, or at least one of them. I don't have shiny Thundurus yet, and I need that before I can go for shiny Landorus. I do have a shiny Azelf ready, well, not shiny. I have an Azelf ready to be shiny hunted on my Ultra Sun. Or is it my Ultra? It's whatever game it is. But I don't really feel like going for that. Like, I'm not super into the lake spirits. And let's just confirm. Yup, that's a shiny Kyurem. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of swapping game cards to go for the shiny Azelf, I'm much more interested in getting the Gen 5 Legendary shiny. What I am going to do is I am going to hop on out of Ultra Moon and hop on in to Pokemon Crystal. I thought a sandwich would be enough of a bribe. But one issue with Pokemon Crystal is the tiny, tiny screen if I want to have it be actual pixels instead of stretched. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this OBS scene so that I can change things up. We don't need the bottom screen. So we can go ahead and just hide that, and then the top screen. Oops, I'm gonna have to change what layer this is. A little smaller. That ought to do. Let me just shove that under there. And there we go. It looks like we're actually not quite. There we go. Not perfectly centered, but it's close enough. And let me just get my whole screen back. There we go. My Sandshrew loves eating my sandwiches. Unfortunately, this Celebi hunt is longer than I would like between soft resets and much more A-pressing. But it's only A-pressing. And also this Celebi is full odds, so what is it, 1 in 80, 192 or something like that? It has every chance of being a very, very long hunt. And I do already have shiny Celebi from various events. I think I've got one from Pokemon Go, and I've also got the one from the, like, Zarude event. But I don't have one with my own trainer ID, so might as well try and get this before Pokemon Bank gets severed from home. The what do you want to bet, like, the day they cut off Pokemon Bank, they release the Game Boy Pokemon games on Nintendo Switch Online or whatever equivalent it has on the Switch's successor. For 30 years I have searched for ancient ruins. I am to be challenged? I legit played through this copy of Pokemon Crystal specifically to shiny hunt this Celebi, because I had already done Pokemon Crystal on a completely separate 3DS for the actual Pokedex. I am specifically here. Played through the entire game just to shiny hunt this Celebi. Well, not the entire game, but played through to the first champion battle. And hey, I did it in under 12 hours as a casual player, so not the worst. No, wait. Takedown's good, isn't it? No, I'm thinking body slam. Takedown I do not want. Tackle's not great, but I don't want takedown. While I have searched for... Whoops, pressed A too early. Was too busy mashing A on other system. Started mashing A on this one. Something something ruins something. I haven't been searching for any tough Pokemon, but for some reason I sure do like Pokénabs. For 30 years I have searched for ancient ruins. No, wait, was that 40 years? Which was it now? I heard there are fossils to be found in the desert. Where could they be? Oh, and fun fact about this Celebi. I get to just throw a Master Ball at it because A, Lux Balls don't exist, and B, no matter what I catch it in, when I transfer it to Bank, it's gonna be in a Pokeball. So as soon as I find shiny Celebi, the hunt is entirely done. There is no element of luck involved beyond there. Came up short. Though, we're not going to be hunting the Celebi in every stream from here on. Like, between streams, I'm absolutely going to go get the shiny Thundurus ready to... Or, well, the Thundurus hunt ready to go. And then once we get the shiny Thundurus, we'll spend the rest of that stream hunting shiny Celebi. And then between streams again, I'll get ready to get shiny Landorus. If they can find fossils in the desert, it must have been a sea before. That is untrue. You can find fossils in places other than just places that were once seas. Fossils can form in places other than seas. Like, otherwise, we would not have Tyrannosaur fossils. Tyrannosaurs were not marine lizards. But if you can find fossils of specifically sea creatures in the desert, then yes, that does mean it must have been a sea before. I'm having a picnic in the desert. You can always find a trainer, so I can enjoy a battle here too. If I do find this shiny Celebi, it will be the second non-Gyarados shiny that I will have ever found in a Gen 2 game. The first having been a Zubat, found right here in Ilex Forest in my original copy of Pokemon Gold from back when I was a kid. Oh, you're mean. Stop lying to me, game. When you're battling in a sandstorm, watch out for your Pokemon's HP. It can faint if you don't keep an eye on it. Wearing these Go goggles makes me feel like a superhero. Right now, nobody can beat me. You want to put that to the test, kid? I can't win on Spirit alone. You know, something kind of interesting. I've played through Gen 2 games. Let's see, I did Gold way back when. I did Silver and Crystal on 3DS. I did Crystal again on 3DS. I think I've done one more somewhere. Maybe another Gold. So let's call it 5 times. I've played through Gen 2 games. 5 times. The egg that the daycare couple gives you the first time you show up, that can be one of any of the baby Pokemon in the game, I'm going to be a real hero one day. I'm going to work harder to make me and my Pokemon stronger. Now, that egg, that can be any of the baby Pokemon. And that has a 1 in 8 chance of being shiny. Not only have... Pressed A on wrong system. Not only have I never found it shiny, I can't recall a time where I've ever had it be anything other than Smoochum. Which, across 5 runs, getting nothing but Smoochums. Kinda lame. And also, chances of getting a shiny by then are greater than chances of not getting a shiny from that 1 in 8. Not that it matters, because it can never be transferred out of the game that it comes from. But still, it would be nice, you know? Oh hey, those Go Goggles suit you, but I think they look better on me. Let's decide who they look better on with a battle. There actually is something of a time limit for me hunting this shiny Celebi on camera. I couldn't see what was happening at my sides because of the Go Goggles. Not that that matters when you're doing a Pokemon match. Everything should be in front of you. The Go Goggles make it possible to get through sandstorms. That makes me happy. Yeah, the reason there's something of it... Wait, where are the fossils? Shouldn't they have been, like, right near that kid? Yeah, the reason there's a time limit on me getting shiny Celebi on stream is simply because I can only hunt for it while I'm playing a game that does not use a 3DS for its visuals. Or for me to record it. Which means... basically, I have to get it while I'm playing a GBA game. Or GameCube, because I do still have to go back to XD or Coliseum for Mount Battle. Because there's a ribbon for that. But that'll be later. But yeah, as soon as I go to a DS game, I have to use my 3DS to record that. And then I can't do Pokemon Crystal because the 3DS will be in use. And then when I'm done with the DS and 3DS titles, we're going to Switch. And Switch games are widescreen and take up the full canvas anyway, so I'd have to be covering some of the action with Pokemon Crystal. Though I guess it would be possible. It's like... you don't need the entire screen's worth of info in a Pokemon game. Okay, we know it won't survive the water gun, but how about survive Mudshot and I get to take you with me, Trapinch? Nope. Well, that was a crit, so that was Marshstomp's fault. Marshstomp does not want another ground type on the team. And you know what? I will acquiesce to that. Okay, where are the fossils? Like, seriously. Wait, isn't there, like, some tower in the desert that they're inside now? And the tower collapses? Why do I even care? I don't need an Anorith. I definitely don't need a Kratos. I was thinking, hey, maybe I'll get Anorith because I don't have a bug type. But I do have a rock type. So you know what? No Anorith. I have no reason to continue exploring this desert. Because this ain't a Pokédex file, this is a finish the game and get ribbons file. Attempt to take Cycling Road for the first time, I believe. How do you like the way my raven-colored hair streams behind me? I grew my hair out just for that. The triathlon is hard in the extreme. You have to complete the three events of swimming, cycling, and running. Pokemon battles are hard too. You know, I like you. Let's have a rematch on Cycling Road. I'm exhausted, so I need a break. It's important to get proper rest. Yo, you! Can you keep up with my speed? Crash and burn. Speed alone won't let me win at Pokemon. I need to reconsider this. Don't panic if your bike's going fast. I shouldn't panic during Pokemon battles. I'll keep chugging on without stressing. Give me a shout if you're up to it. There's no need to panic or stress. Take it easy. There's plenty of time. Get back here. Oh, hey, you got that bike from Rydell. Oh, it's glaringly obvious. It says right on your bike. Rydell, 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 Rydell. That name's everywhere. You should write it around all over the place. It's good advertising. Considering this game follows immediately after the Gen 2 games, in which you are given the bike by the bike shop owner as a form of advertising because no one visits them because they're in some out-of-the-way corner of Goldenrod. I've been riding without stopping. My thighs are like rocks. I was about to ask why all the triathletes seem to have nothing but Magnemites, but then realized when Magnemites evolve, they become something that is 3. So triathletes want a tri-Pokemon. I get it. But where are the Doduos then? Voltorb doesn't evolve into something that is 3. It's just fast. I'm worried about muscle cramps. Oh, you have some gym badges? No wonder you're so strong. Whoa, watch it! I guess you're not used to bike racing. Where do you get off saying that? I was deliberately moving exactly where I was. Or wanted to be. No sense wasting a mud shot on something so low level. Whoa, my brakes failed. Flat tires and brake problems can cause serious injury. Inspect your bike for problems. Can you imagine if our bike could actually get a flat tire or have its brakes fail in a Pokemon game? Learning techniques will make bike riding even more fun. There are some places that you can reach only by using a bike technique. Yes, a bike technique like go fast. Number of collisions, 4 times. Total time, 1 minute plus. My word, your cycling skills border on terrifying. Most certainly, you need much more practice riding. Sir, you are assuming that my goal was just to get through here as quickly as possible. It was not. I was trying to talk to and battle everyone on Cycling Road. How dare you assume that I was going for a competitive time? My cycling skills were exactly what they needed to be. Also, one of my cats is sitting on my laptop's keyboard, which means you may receive some of her wisdom soon. Looks like she did not manage to type anything. But she's hungry. It has been over 23 hours since her last dinner. And she firmly believes that she is supposed to be fed on a 23-hour schedule. She is not, but it's what she believes. So we're just trying to get back to Petalburg so that we will be ready to fight Norman. I was thinking of fighting him today, but then it occurred to me that since I like fighting all of the trainers in a gym, that would definitely take us over time. So we're not gonna. What I am gonna do is check for a shiny Celebi one last time, and then we'll call it a stream. So let's see if this one ends up shiny. Nope. So that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will be back tomorrow when we are going to take Norman down. I'm going to look for a shiny Thundurus. And if I get it, then I'm going to look for shiny Celebi some more. Yeah, tomorrow. See you then, friends.